Have you ever wondered what happens to a city when the people disappear? Entire town empty, skyscrapers rusting, playgrounds with no children, streets that echo only with silence. These aren't scenes from a post-apocalyptic movie. They're real. From Asia to America, across Africa and Europe, cities have been built with hope and left in silence. Today, we're going on a journey into abandoned cities around the world. But this isn't just about what they look like. It's about what went wrong and what these ghost towns are secretly telling us about the future of our cities. Stay with us, because this is going to get chilling, shocking, and deeply human. Our first stop, Centralia, Pennsylvania. In the early 1900s, Centralia was a thriving mining town, full of promise, jobs, and life. But in 1962, everything changed. A fire started in a coal seam beneath the city, and it never stopped. The ground cracked. Smoke hissed from the earth. Carbon monoxide poisoned the air. Homes became death traps. The U.S. government evacuated the town, demolished nearly every building, and declared it unlivable. Today, only a few holdouts remain, surrounded by a smoking wasteland. What went wrong? A simple failure to manage waste disposal and underground mining created a fire that's still burning. 60 years later. Lesson. Sometimes urban planning isn't about building. It's about understanding what lies beneath. In the deserts of Inner Mongolia lies Ordos Kangbashi, one of the world's most famous ghost cities. Built in the early 2000s, Ordos was meant to be a futuristic city for 1 million residents. It had modern architecture, luxury apartments, museums, and theaters. But hardly anyone moved in. Why? Overpriced housing, no real job market, a remote location with poor connectivity. The city looked beautiful on paper, but it didn't meet the real human needs of affordability and access. It became a symbol of speculative urbanism, building not for people, but for profit. Ordos is a reminder. A city without people isn't a city, it's a shell. Next, we go to Pripyat, Ukraine. Once a lively Soviet city built to house workers of the Chernobyl nuclear plant, Pripyat was abandoned overnight after the 1986 nuclear disaster. Schools were left mid-lesson. Plates still sit on tables. Children's toys gather dust in empty nurseries. Pripyat is haunted because it's frozen in time. But what went wrong wasn't just a reactor exploding. It was flawed policy, mismanagement, and a lack of safety regulations. It's a chilling lesson in urban vulnerability. When cities depend on dangerous infrastructure without adequate backup or risk management, disaster becomes inevitable. In 2005, the government of Myanmar shocked the world by building an entirely new capital, Naypyidaw. Spread across 7,000 square kilometers, nearly the size of Connecticut, Naypyidaw has massive highways, luxury hotels, and massive government buildings. But it's practically empty. 6-lane roads are eerily quiet. Public parks are manicured but lifeless. You can drive for miles without seeing another soul. Why? Because the city wasn't built for the people. It was built for political control. The government moved itself there, but didn't bring jobs, culture, or opportunity for the people. It's a reminder. You can't command a city to succeed. Cities thrive when they grow organically with people at the center. Deep in the Namibia desert lies Kolmanskop, once a booming diamond town in the early 1900s. German settlers flocked to the region after diamonds were discovered. They built lavish homes, hospitals, even a bowling alley. But when richer diamond fields were found elsewhere, people left almost overnight. Today, the desert is reclaiming the city. Sand dunes fill the hallways. Rooms look like ancient time capsules. Kolmanskop teaches us about resource-driven cities, places that live and die by a single industry. The moment the economy shifts, the city collapses. What do all these places have in common? Whether it was natural disaster, economic collapse, flawed planning, or political decisions, each city crumbled because of one missing element: resilience. Cities aren't just buildings. They're systems of people, services, economies, and ideas. When one part fails, like ignoring flood zones, pricing out the poor, or building without a heart, the whole city can fall like a domino. And as climate change, automation, and overpopulation accelerate, the world might see more ghost cities in the near future. Abandoned cities are not just ruins. They're warnings, but also teachers. They show us what happens when we forget that cities must be designed for people. Not politics, not profits, not perfection on paper. The question is, are we listening? What city would you want to explore if you could visit one of these ghost towns? Tell us in the comments. Which abandoned city surprised you the most? And what lesson do you think planners should learn from it? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious with grid and grit.